abandoned house on the hill stands tall. A little boy and girl run laughing down the halls. Shadows dance on the paint-peeled walls. A cat curled on the stairs. A dog chases a bouncing ball. And in the corner lingers the husband and wife, the two wolves, silver-eyed, full of life. Play on, play on, hear the broken window blow, where the cardinals sing and the black crows call. Every room has treasures behind its door. Play on, play on, there's so much to explore. The bathtub's brimming water, strange ripples come alive. A baby octopus drifts and anglerfish dive. Cobwebs crown the kitchen, the cupboards are lined with dust. Ants march on the counter where the coffee brews for us. Play on, play on, hear the broken window blow, where the cardinals sing and the black crows call. Every room has treasures behind its door. Play on, there's so much to explore. The wolves begin howling, the cat stares into the air, the dog barks without a care. It makes you wonder who lives there. The children's laughter lingers as they make shadows on the walls with their fingers, and everything that moves within shimmers. For this Victorian home, it's not made of stone, but of memories and rust. The children, animals, and beasts, just remnants, never disturbing the dust. The coffee brews forever, the birds take endless flight. Our spirits in the Victorian house on a hill still play throughout the night. Play on, in the haunted halls. Don't go in, you will get such a fright. Whoa, play on, play on.
Hello everyone. Thank you again for joining us for another Divination Wednesday. We read cards, charms, wellness runes, witches runes. We might even do a little astrology today. It's up to the spirits and you to decide what will be your reading. Thank you again for joining us. If you would be so kind as to take this time to share out this video and leave a like, we'd greatly appreciate it. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'll be with you shortly. All right. I'm going to look for the list, write it down here so I have it, and then we will get started. Excuse the fan because it is hot. Hot, 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 hot. And yeah. I know somebody has the list. Robert Rock in Rock NHL Fox and Natalie. I think Natalie wants one too. Okay, so we have Robert Roxanne. Oh, Jim. Tracy. Krista. Lori. Kim and Natalie. Okay. Hi. I'm sure Erica wants one too. Trazi, how are you, sweetheart? So my list, I better put Jen on there too. I'm sure she'll be coming in a second. We got Robert, Roxanne, Jen, Rox Tracy, Krista, Lori, Kim, Natalie, Erica, and then I put Jen. But is there anybody we missed? Let me know. Oh, I should probably put this on. Even though I look a mess, I did put a bra on for you guys. Even though I really didn't want to. We're here. It's 105 degrees in New York. Bear with me. Welcome to everybody who's in the bushes too. If you want a reading, just let I think Roxanne is keeping the list. Yeah. Yes. But I think I have everybody. I'm read the list one more time. I got Robert, Roxanne, Jen, Roxanne Tracy, Krista, Lori, Kim, Natalie, Erica, and then I put Jen because I know she'll be coming in any second. All right. Yes. That fan you have saved my life this weekend. Yes. I have the fan that sucks out the hot air in the window. Then I have this one. I have a little one, like a desk fan in my kitchen. And then in the other room, I have a fan. All the lights are off except this one because I can't read without it. But it was off until the stream started. And then, yeah, and then I have only the fans on. So 100 in Kentucky? Wow. That's nice and hot for you too, Erica. Yeah. The real feel is 105. I looked before it rained though. Here's the thing. It rained just a little. It's so humid now that it rained that it's worse than before it rained. So God knows what the real feel is now with the humidity. But anyway, I have 2 new decks of cards. So I have this witchy one that's more like regular tarot. And then I have a spirit animal one, which has animals. So yeah, these should be fun. 99 here, but it's about to rain. Yeah, well, it might not get better. Like I said, it got worse here after the rain, Lori. The humidity went up like 90 times. So it feels like 100. Yeah. Let's do spirit animal ones look cool. Yeah. The other ones are adorable too. But I am going to read the spirit animals. We're going to start with Robert. And we're going to read him some spirit animal ones. Okay, Madison. You're already picking. So I want the spirit animals. Okay. Oh. Oops. This one. Okay. Let's see what we got for Robert. Your first one is the swan, which is love. You have found your soulmate, or they're just around the corner. Remember that when two souls are destined to be together, they always find their way back to each other. All those things you've had to go through were worth it. Ooh, maybe there's a new love on the horizon for you. Now, when they say soulmate, it could be a guy friend, like a good, it's not always like a love interest, meaning relationship one. Like it could be a best friend that's coming your way, but something new and exciting if it didn't just already happen. Then you have the eagle, which is vision. And the eagle says, it's time to take a look inward with an attentive eye. Allow your heart to guide you, and opportunities you never dreamed were possible will present themselves when you least expect it. Get ready for greatness. Oh, you got nice ones today. Oh, and then you got the raven, which is confidence. You are encouraged to disconnect from the physical or materialistic plan and move to the spiritual realm. You have a deep spiritual connection, which you mustn't ignore. You are on the brink of transformation, and your divine purpose may be revealing itself. Oh, that one's nice too. Okay. We see you, Robert. Let's see what your guide has to say about that. Robert. Okay, Robert, here we go. There's no time like now to start getting out more and mingling with friends or meeting some new people in general. Some unexpected events are unfolding in your life, and you will be amazed. You will be amazed at what you are really capable of. Ooh, that's a nice one. Oh, is the answer yes, or there's a question? Wait. Obviously, you have a question. The answer is yes. Okay. Yes to your question. And that was for Robert. You're welcome, Robert. You're going to have some kind of crazy spiritual awakening coming up. Anyway, with that being said, I saw Roxanne would like the animal cards too, so let's see. Sorry, if anybody else has a preference in cards, I'm patiently waiting for it. They don't want you to wait. They want you to go out and do it. They've been telling you this for months and months and months and months. This one? Okay. And this one? Okay. Let's see what we got for Miss Roxanne. Ooh, the bat transition. You must pay attention to the signs around you. The transition may seem frightening at first, but you must let go of the old habits and patterns that no longer serve your higher calling. They will only hinder your growth. Then you have the hedgehog, which is trust. Happy birthday, Krista! This is a reminder that even if you feel that others do not understand you or get you, so to speak, or get what you're doing, it is no excuse for you to crawl up and hide. Sure, you may need a little bit of space right now, but the world needs your gifts. You are more than worthy. Mm. Then you have the raccoon, which is letting go. This message has to do with those things to which you cling, be it a thought, form, habit, creed, or situation. The time has come for letting go. Something is halting your progress, and you are spinning your wheels once you embrace change. And you're just spinning your wheels. Once you embrace change, blessings will follow. So you had two telling you that, hello, let go of the old, because whatever you're hanging on to is not good for you going forward. So I just got these cards like 3 days ago in the mail. So I have not, these I had, but I haven't read them. So I don't know what any of them really say besides like the little sample. So, yeah, your guides are doing this all today. I have no idea. They're working extra hard because they don't know what they say either, I'm sure. All right, though. Okay. Hi, Abby. Yes, you can, Abby. Okay. Um, Roxanne, I don't know what you were watching today, but here you go. There's so much more to come. Holding on to negative people, feelings, or situations is only going to lead to undue stress. Some people will never get it. They'll never get you for that matter. So be a Disney princess and just let it go. Were you listening to Let It Go or watch it or some kind of Disney shit today? Somebody's into Disney today. She has a question. I'm sorry. Okay. I didn't forget. Um, the answer to your question is yes. The answer to your question is yes. Okay, Jin, do you have a preference on the cards or do you want your guide to pick? I do live close to Orlando. Well, your guide seems to like Frozen. Maybe you should just play the song on YouTube for your guide. Obviously, she likes it. Spirit animals, please. Yes, sir. I'll take spirit animals for 100, please, Alex. I don't know why when you said that, that's what it reminded me of. You're welcome, Roxanne. Or maybe there's a hidden message in that song. I don't know. Every time they give me like a song thing, I always try to tell you, make sure just to listen to the song to see this one. Maybe there something clicks with you, you know? For the first time ever Saturday. For the first time ever, you're going out with your boyfriend and his parents, or for the first time ever, you're going to the Olive Garden. Or both. You never went to the Olive Garden and you never went out with the boyfriend and his parents. I'm I'm not sure what to make of that. All right. Here we go for Jin. Your first one, Jin, is the Panther, which is guidance. Oh, the Olive Garden. Yeah, the Olive Garden's nice. My favorite things is the salad and the breadsticks. Unlimited salad and breadsticks. Anyway, they don't have a lot for me to eat there besides that because it's all meat, but their salad is fabulous. Anyway, Jin, Panther, guidance. It is time to release your passions, live your dreams, and begin a new chapter in your life. You are encouraged to expand your awareness, eliminate fears, and become a whole new person. You are guided and protected. Ooh. I don't want parasites. Oh, is there a thing with salad again? I don't know. I haven't eaten salad because the fixed income I'm on doesn't allow salad. It's expensive here in New York. Anyway, so it's just frozen veggies for me. So, and it's salad, it doesn't come frozen. Okay, the next one you got is the frog. The frog is transition. This is a powerful time of change. You are being called to connect to the world of emotions and feminine energies. You may also need to engage a process of cleansing, whether it be physical, emotional, spiritual, or energetic. So maybe some meditation and aura cleansing tea for you to help with your transition and your new step. Ooh, and then you have the dragon, which is passion. The dragon is a reminder of your strong will and fiery personality. It is also a symbol of passion and fire. You're being asked to practice self control and be cautious so that your passion doesn't lead you into trouble. You're being feisty about something, I see, or stubborn. That's usually what that means. Let's see what your guide has to say. Hmm. Okay, Jen, here we go. Hey, J Nose, don't get mad, get glad. And I don't mean the garbage bags. Release the hate and steer your passions towards the universe and your spiritual slash soul's growth. You will be amazed at what you can accomplish by changing your approach. So, something to think about, something you're doing right now, or the way you're broaching or approaching a situation is not the right way to go about it. Everybody's different. So maybe the person you're dealing with or persons um, need a different way to understand it. So let's see what we got. Just question? Yes. Okay, the answer to your question is yes. And that's for Jen. Oh, you're welcome, Jen. I'm glad it made sense. A lot of transitions coming. And I think that's because everybody's looking for, especially in this environment that we're in recently, um, some kind of peace and calm and spiritual guidance. So I think a lot of people are going to start having awakenings and different things going on who are really open to it. Um, and that should be lovely because it's nice, especially to know you're not alone fighting this, that there's somebody next to you and is always next to you. So, um, next is Rox Tracy. Do you want the animals too, or do you not care? Do you want to try the other one? Usually I let the guides pick, but because these are new, I'm going to let you guys pick. Um, you never know what will happen with that. That's true, Krista. I was just talking about something about that with Lori today. And at first I was like, CERN. And I'm like, oh. And then she was like, that's the thing that causes the Mandela effect and the timelines. I was like, yeah. Okay. Yes, it's Roxanne Tracy. Roxanne Tracy's turn. She stepped out for a second. It's okay. We went fast today. So while we're waiting for Miss Tracy, if she comes in, just ask her. Doesn't matter what cards we read. I'm gonna grab a cigarette. Let's grab a smoke while she's there. I should have put some music on for you or something. Smoke break. Yeah. We can only hope that we jump a timeline and we get the heck off this crazy one that we're on. Okay. What's the matter, doggy? You want to go out? Do you want to go out? Speak now. I'll forever hold your peace. No, you just want to be silly. Isn't that funny, Lori, that we were just talking about that? I um I don't have a doggy. I am babysitting a doggy for my daughter because my daughter and son-in-law and my grandson and all their pets have been here for a month fixing my aunt's apartment because she had a big leak and all in the walls was mold. So my daughter's husband's fixing everything. So I had the baby and most of the time. Now that all the mold's gone, the baby can stay there more. But I've had their dog the whole time because there's no room for the dog there. So yeah, that's Noonie, come here. You want to say hello? Noonie. Just I've swept up more dog hair that I could make a whole dog, which would be scary. Noonie, you want to say hello? He's not listening to me. I think he realized finally that I dumped more food in his dish. That's what he's probably doing. Ed! Did Roxanne come back yet? If not, we could jump to Krista and then go back to Roxanne. I don't want to skip anybody, but. Jay knows. Do you want a reading, by the way? I could put you on the list. I said, Lori, isn't it funny they're talking about the CERN and we were just talking about that earlier? That's what I said. Yes, please. Okay, I'm going to put you on the list. Okay, and we're going to jump to Krista, and then because I don't see. Okay, and we'll grab her back when she comes. She'll be right after Krista if she comes in. Okay, keep it moving. Krista, you're going to get this pretty new deck here called the Lemon. I can never say this. Lemornment. You know how to say it. It's a popular deck, but this is the witchy one. It's very cute. So let's see what we got for your birthday. Birthday girl. Oh, okay. You could look at it. Your guide is going to look at it. You got to get a feel for this. Because it's your birthday. You want that one? Okay. Okay, let's see what we got. So your first one is the Rider. Next week, the 22nd. Well, listen, we might not see you, so this, got to do the birthday reading because you'll be busy, I'm sure, on your birthday. This is the Rider. She's so cute. She's holding a letter, so I wonder. Okay, the Rider, which is also the Nine of Hearts. The key word is news, arrival, progress, and a messenger.
The rider brings swift development messages and arrivals. Something new is about to enter your life. It could be news, a visitor, or a sudden opportunity that sets things in motion. This card also often points to beginnings, energy, and fast change. The timing of this usually happens in 1 to 7 days. Um, it represents a young, dynamic individual who's always in motion. They're energetic, enthusiastic, and sometimes impatient. This could be the messenger, traveler, or someone who quickly comes and goes. They bring movement, but don't always stay long. This card also is associated with your legs, feet, circulation, and overall movement. And the aspect of this card is positive. It brings messages, progress, and action. Ooh, I like those cards. Okay, what's the next one? The letters. So you have something coming up, Krista. The letter. Okay, let's see. What number is that? Sorry. The letter is number 7. It is not number 7. 27. Oh, Lord. Here we go. The letter, which is the 7 of spades. The keywords is message, document, paperwork, communication. The meaning is the letter points to written communication, contracts, emails, or formal notices. It emphasizes tangible information recorded in writing. The timing, very soon, days to a few weeks. It's a clerk, writer, secretary, or messenger who's organized, precise, and tied to the documentation or media. This is associated with hands and fingers for writing and signing. And the aspect of this card is neutral, um, functional information, and the tone depends on the content of that. So you're definitely going to be getting some kind of message, letter, or documentation. Ooh, your next one is stars. Look how pretty that one is. Stars. The 6 of hearts, but it's number 16. So let's see. Stars, 6 of hearts. Keyword is inspiration, guidance, clarity, hope. The meaning, stars bring visions, guidance, and a sense of destiny or inspiration. They often point to creative success, clarity, or an answer appearing from intuition or higher guidance. The timing, short to medium, weeks to months. Because it's tied to finding a way. Um, as a person, it's a visionary, creative, or spiritual guide, artist, scientist, or mentor. Um, hopeful, open minded, often gifted with a clear sense of direction. The parts of body is the nervous system, eyes for vision and clarity. And the aspect of this card is positive. It brings hopefulness, clarity, and encouragement. Ooh. Yeah, you got the 9 of hearts, the 6 of hearts, and the 7 of clubs. Ooh. So those might be your lucky numbers, eh? Hi, Babia. I hope you're well. Okay, Krista, let's see. Uh, They want to give you the answer to your question first, which is yes. Why they wanted to give you the answer first, I don't know. Maybe it's haunting you, but the answer is yes, by the way. Now let's get you your message. Because I already had wrote down the yes because they wanted you to know that. And now let's see what your message is for Krista. Ooh, interesting, Krista. Here we go. There is happy news flying in on the wind from across an ocean. So some ocean. So maybe you know someone who lives across an ocean from you. So they're gonna have good news that they're gonna share with you. And then you'll also be receiving a gift or a mantle from an unexpected source of divinity. Don't look the gift horse in the mouth. Take it, say thank you, because even if you think it's not important now or too much for you to handle, it won't be in the future and you'll need it in the future. So interesting. Yeah, and they answered your question to be a yes, so already. So I hope that made sense to you. I like those cards too. They're so pretty. Did Roxanne Tracy come back? Interesting cards. Yeah, I like those cards. Not yet. Okay. I've been quiet. I know just been going through a bit of Financial living bump in the road. Yes. You've been quiet, but obviously the spirits around you are not thinking or trying to be quiet. Because obviously they want to give you something. So that's nice. I'd like Oracle or just a channeled message. Well, I have those that I just read for her or the spirit animals. Do you want to just pull like one spirit animal card or something? Lori? When it's my turn, let my spirits, this guides decide. Okay. All right. We'll pull a spirit card for you, like a spirit animal card, because we'll get an idea of what they want to tell you. Or they'll tell me how many they want to pull. I don't know what I want. I know. You know. It's okay. They know what you want. Because they were like, you're going to pull a card, from the animals. And I was like, oh, okay. Well, that's exactly what I'm going to do. You don't have to know. They know. You want just the one? Okay. They want two. Let's see what the two cards they picked for you were. The first one is Spider, and it's a manifestation. You weave your web in life. What you see before you is the result of your thoughts. If your current reality does not suit you, then it's time to make changes to your thought, your consciousness, manifestation. Your energy can bring you all you desire. Oh, hello. And then you have the Crow, which is a lot of transition cards. And thanks for the bit of hope. Well, you're welcome. um, I was hoping, and for some reason, this good news, and was just my feeling, Krista, by the way. Sorry, Laurie, give me a second. Was that it's some kind of the paperwork and all that stuff is some kind of like inheritance of sorts. But that was just my first thought, and I didn't. That was before I read that you had money or financial problem, but might be. Then your next one is the Crow, transition. Like I said, a lot of transition. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you're changing relationships, careers, cities, whatever it is. The Crow is signaling that you are ready to make a change. Okay, Lori, let's see what that means for you. Let's see what your guide has to say. Oh, this is a nice message, Lori. Okay, you ready? Things are not always easy, but in the bigger picture, the overall, you aren't really that bad off. And you really have a fabulous spiritual thought process. With that being said, you have to upgrade your manifestation skills. In order to do this, you need to work with your guide more. Use a pendulum or try ghost writing and other tools. If the one you're using, you believe you aren't getting the right answers, or if maybe you just want to check your own process to see if it's working. So use multiple tools, like that's what I'm doing now, kind of like ghost writing. I put the pen down and they're not writing for me, but I start hearing it in my head and writing it. I did that this morning. Really? Fabulous. Hey, Andre, how are you? So yeah, they're telling you just like try to hone in on other skills and pick the best one for you. And so you can verify that you're getting the right answers. Um, well, you got to practice. That takes a while. I think this took me like almost a year to understand the writing, and hearing the messages. So it's just constant practice. I'll I'll put the pen down. I'll think about my question. If I get an answer, I'll check it with the pendulum. Then I would check it, with the spirit box. I do a whole bunch of stuff, and then like I check to make sure that yeah, that's what you're telling me. But it took me like a year, so yeah, you won't get it right away. But they want you to work on those different tools so you can step it up to manifest your future. So that's a lovely one. Do you have a question for me? Oh, you do have a question. The answer to your question is yes. I'm sorry you're not good, Andre. I hope you feel better soon. With this heat, almost nobody feels nice. I'm sure it's hot where you are too, my dear. And I hope you're staying cool. Okay. If Miss Tracy is not back, then we'll move on to Kim. I have cards, pendulums, dowsing rods, but I guess no confidence. That's why they want you to do it with each one. Check your work, make sure you're getting it right, and they're gonna do that. It will come to you, but practice makes perfect. Kim has been working on. Kim, you've been working on that too, right? Sometimes I just start doing circles and then words start appearing. Yeah, so Kim's working on it. And you've been working on it now for months, right? So, I mean, it takes a little bit, but, because you guide and you have to figure out how to do it together. It's like anything else when you're working with another person. You are welcome. You're tired. You need coffee. I know I've been drinking my coffee, but I could probably use an iced coffee now. Okay. Yeah. So Kim, like I said, Kim was working on it too. My question was if I would win the Arctic Arts. Ooh. Well, obviously you're going to win. I don't know if there's different, levels, but um, you know, yep, a while before Mary went into the hospital. Yeah, so good 6 months now you've been working on it. Yeah. Yeah, Laurie, unfortunately, I wish everything could be quick, but it doesn't work that way. You know, and sometimes still I hear something and I'll grab the pendulum and go, did I hear that right? I'm excited. The day is finished. Well, I'm glad you're excited that the day is finished. But don't rush your life away, girl. All right, here we go. Kim, because is Roxanne Tracy back? I'm gonna keep asking. Then we're gonna go to Kim. Jen didn't come in yet either. I had an ad and I missed some of what you said, so I will back up. Okay. Yeah, back up because the message was good. All right. So we will go to Kim because I still don't see Roxanne. They're going to give you the witchy ones. We knew that. We knew that. No, sorry, I meant the sweepstake ends today. Oh, okay. Oh, so you'll find out very shortly, I'm sure. Woohoo. Okay, here we go. Of course, yeah. The witchy woo-woo ones. Let's see. I call them witchy woo-woos, but I'm sure they're not. And this one? Okay. Cheers. He was like, I was already searching them. This one? Okay. So he already knew what he was going to give you. He came early, got his coffee. Now he's okay, your first one is the child, which is the Joker and number 13. Oh, interesting. Okay, the child, number 13. Jack of Spades, innocence, new beginnings, play, and being naive. Meaning, the child signifies a fresh start, a small project, or something in its infancy. It can indicate playfulness, curiosity, unpolished potential that needs guidance. In the timing, it's soon, very short term, or in the initial phase of something. As a person, it's a young, inexperienced, or beginner type. This can be a literal child, an intern, apprentice, or someone naive and cheerful who approaches life with curiosity rather than caution. This goes with the body parts goes with like teeth, small bones, growth related area. And the aspect of this card is positive, fresh energy, new possibilities um, through inexperience. Like looking through inexperience. Like, I like that card. Oh, then you have the key, the 8 of diamonds. The key. Okay. Keyword solution, answering, unlocking, essential. The key meaning reveals the solution, decisive factor, or what opens the way. It brings clarity and a workable answer. Timing, soon, decisive moments, or a turning point. As a person, it's a person who solves, deciphers, a leader, and practical expert like a lawyer, a consultant, or someone who finds answers and fixes problems. Um, it's the body part it's associated with is the immune system, symbolic of unlocking health. Teeth, symbolic of key biting thoughts. And the aspect is positive, clarifying, and solution oriented. Okay, where did I put the other one? Oh, the page blew, and I didn't know what the other card was. Okay, here we go. The page blew away. Okay, it is the fish. The fish, which is the king of diamonds. Ooh. The fish. Keyword: money, abundance, flow, commerce. Meaning, fish deal with finances, business, a flow of resources. They point to commerce, um, liquid liquidity, and sometimes material abundance. Timing: weeks to months of financial cycle. As a person, it's a merchant, investor, accountant, or business minded person who thinks in terms of flow and value. It's associated with blood circulation, metabolism, overall flow system. And the aspect is positive, um, financial or material potential through context matters. Okay, interesting. So now, let's see what the message is, Kim. I love these cards, baby. Yeah, I just got them. They're fairly new, but they're so cute. I like that they give you so many options of what it could be. A person that's going to come into your life, or the thing, or, yeah. Okay. Let's get your message. Go ahead, my darling. Oh, excuse me for living. Okay. I will, Krista. You want me to read it after, or when I take a break, I could read it too. Okay, Kim. Spark says Loretta's here also. Loretta? I don't know. Is that a friend of yours? Is that a new spirit friend you have? Anyway, Loretta's here too. The time is here to get something going for you. Abundance comes in all forms, and it's your time to start grabbing for a piece of the pie. You're not just a guest in your life, in your home. You're the master of it. You're the master of your life. So get it together, girl. Basically. That's what they said. Interesting. I like that. I like all of that. Let's see. Okay, either way. Okay, the answer to your question is yes. I did leave you chocolate this time. I put brownies. We'll find them. Spark says, it's about time you left chocolate. I thought he said, oh, you didn't leave chocolate. I said, yeah, I left brownies. It's like, yeah, it's about time you left chocolate. I was like, oh. I've been leaving them like healthy stuff, like, Which one? Which Loretta or which? Oh, did you have more than one question? Hey, listen. Listen, she had two questions. Okay. You had two questions. Okay. Put them in your head, the first and the second. You got it? Oh, he said it doesn't matter. They're both yes. Is that the? Yeah, they're both yes. So it doesn't matter where you put them in your head. I was like, oh, make it easier. Just think we'll put a number in front of it. They don't care. The answer is yes to both of them. Good night, Lori. Much love to you. I know they're not ideal, but Bibia, but if you don't monetize it while you're live, they only count watch time and they don't give you any like revenue for the live stream unless people watch it back. And who the heck watches back a whole live stream, right? To a card reading. So unfortunately, I have to monetize it beforehand. So I apologize for that, but nothing I can do about it. I make only $100 every 2 months, 125, whatever, unless people give donations. So that little bit I need. So, yeah. Now, speaking of that, do you know who Loretta is? Kim? Just curious. All right. Must be another new one. Okay. So somebody you have to talk to, obviously. Obviously. Still, I didn't see Roxanne Tracy. So do we have Natalie? Because next we have Natalie. We have Petrazi, Evie, J Nose, and then I had Jen on the list, but she never came in. That's odd. And if Roxanne Tracy comes in, Natalie's here. Okay, Natalie, did you have a preference on the cards or do you want your guide to pick? Yeah, Danny was talking about the no preference. Okay, my darling. So what would you like to read? She said you could pick. Your guy got excited, like, oh, but they're undecisive. Okay. You're gonna get the witchy woo-woos too. Witchy woo-woo! That's what everybody's gonna call them now, because Sparks called them the witchy woo woo. Now they witchy woo woos. Witchy woo woo. Okay, let's see what we got for Natalie. Sorry, I missed it. This one? Okay. They're new, so it's hard for them to pull it out because they slide. Okay. Let's see what we got. The first one we got is the birds. Look how cute they are. And those are the 7 of diamonds, the birds. Oh, they even tell you in this book like what the clubs means and the diamonds and the spades and the hearts. Oh, I should have read that. So, by the way, the hearts signify water, diamonds fire, the clubs earth, and the spades air. For the elements. And the suit of spades means mental clarity, endings, conflict, and truth. And hearts mean um, love, intuition, relationship, and creativity. Diamonds mean activity, communication, ambition, business, and chances. And clubs means responsibility, ambition, learning, challenges, and persistence. Okay, so there you go. Anyway, you got the birds. And the birds are the 7 of diamonds. Okay, keywords are gossip, nervousness, conversations, communication. The birds begin, the birds bring talk, small meetings, or gossip. They represent nervous energy, chit chat, discussions that may not always be serious. The timing, short term, fleeting moments within hours or days. Um, as a person, it's 2 or more people, often talkative, nervous, or gossipy. It can be a couple or siblings. The body part it represents is the throat, vocal cords, a nervous system. And the aspect of this card is neutral. It can be positive for communication or negative for gossip that causes stress. Okay, interesting. Oh, look how cute. Then you got the fox. Look how cute this fox is. And the fox is a 9 of clubs. Okay, 9 of clubs. Keywords, cunning, work, caution, and deceit. The meaning of the fox points to either workplace matters, cunning behavior, or the need for vigilance. It can indicate clever strategy or sly deception, especially in business or contracts or um, some kind of big decision. The timing, immediate or short term in practical daily matters. So, as a person, it's a shrewd, pragmatic, sometimes sneaky individual who often connected to employment, temporary recruitment, or a manager or some sort, or someone who protects their own interests and may cut corners. So the body part is digestive, um, mm, metabolic areas like stomachs and senses. The aspect of this card is negative because it's a cautionary advice around motives and dealing. So, such a cute card for a negative one, right? But it's just telling you to watch your back because someone has something not so nice to throw your way. Ooh, and then you got the moon, which is so pretty. The moon, and that is number eight of hearts. See you later, baby. Much love to you. Oh, say hello to it's everyone in the majors. The moon. Let's see. Eight of hearts is the moon, and the key word is emotion, intuition, cycles, and frame, like a timing or framing of something. The moon represents feelings, cycles, recognition, and sensitivity. It can indicate creative or emotional recognition and fluctuating moods. The timing is a monthly cycle, night phases, and emotional tides. As a person, it's someone who's sensitive, artistic, or intuitive, often a performer, a creator, or creative person, or someone guided by feelings rather than logic. The body part is in tune with is hormonal system, the fluid balance or the chest area. The aspect is neutral slash positive because it is works on emotional depth and recognition, sometimes mood driven. Oh, super interesting. I like these cards. All right, let's see what that means for Miss Natalie. Okay, Natalie, this was a big one, and it actually is funny and quite interesting. Okay, I hope it makes sense to you. Here you go. You are quite on an emotional roller coaster, or it's just the beginning of the ride, like you're just starting this cycle, and you are basically at the point where giving you're just giving into and setting yourself to just go along with the ride. Don't do that. Lots of situations, there's lots of situations where we think if we just sit out or fade into the background, the situation will also fade or go away, but it doesn't sometimes. It actually doesn't most of the time. But you don't have to sit back and just enjoy the ride. Um, you have to speak up, set boundaries, and it's okay, Natalie, to tell someone to take a hike off a short cliff, or even to tell someone to go to hell. This doesn't make you less classy. It probably makes you right. So maybe you're having maybe a little spat with someone, or you're about to, or whatever situation it is that's this person has got you tangled into. Is like, you're like, okay, I'm not going to say anything and it will go away. No. Tell that person to take a walk off a short cliff and tell them your spirit guide said so. I don't know. That was a whole bunch of message there, but I hope that made sense to you. And you have a question for me, and the answer to your question is yes. Yes, yes. The answer to your question is yes. So I hope that made sense to you, Natalie. Ooh, everybody got yeses today. I hope they're all good yeses. My coffee ran out. I'm trying to drink it still because I want something to drink, but there's no coffee left. Believe me, I have said that more than once. I'm sure I've said it a few times. But I don't know if with this situation, maybe someone you like, or it didn't start yet. But they're telling you this situation is not going to fade. It's not going to go away. Make sure you set the boundaries with this person and tell them, get lost. They're going to bother you. And they're going to put you on some emotional roller coaster. So they're warning you about some situation. Okay, now we're going to have Erica, Evie, and Jay Knows next. And if Roxanne Tracy comes back, we have her. And if Jen comes in, we have her. Otherwise, we have Erica, Evie, and Jay Knows. So I'm going to take just a small little break because I need something to drink, obviously, because I can't keep drinking my empty coffee. It's not going to work for me. I need actual drink. Great. Charles, give me a second. I'm be right with you. Yeah, we're gonna read those three. Oh, I also have Andre on the list. I didn't know. I know he wasn't well today, but if you're here, Andre, and you want a reading, you could definitely have one right after Jay Knows. Okay. I did not forget. I did not forget about you. I just didn't see him type again, so I didn't know if he was still here. So let's take a little break, and this time I'll put a song on for you. How about that? I have something short and sweet, and I don't know. How about Robert's song?
crooked little townhouse by a rain-slicked cobblestone lived Madame Greaves, the mystic queen, entirely on her own. She sipped her tea at dead while lightning kissed the sky, and asked her dollies nicely if the spirits might drop by. With lace upon the tablecloth and crumpets stacked just right, she summoned ancient visitors by candle-flickered light. Her Ouija board began to twitch, the kettle gave a shriek. Then in a puff of jasmine smoke, a ghost began to speak. Good evening, Madam Medium. I've come to spill the beans of galaxies and goblins and dimension warping scenes. I hope you brought the clotted cream. I do adore a scone. Now let me tell you how it ends. You're never quite alone. He stirred his tea with spectral hands and took a dainty bite. Explained the cosmos runs on love and marmalade some nights. There's wormholes in your wardrobe, dear, and ghosts beneath your rug. The moon is run by badgers and the stars just want a hug. There's music in the marrow, there's riddles in your toast. The afterlife's a masquerade, and that's a charming host. She's having tea with the beyond, with sugar, milk, and fate, discussing dark eternal truths upon a china plate. The crumpets float, the spoons all dance, the walls begin to bend, and time itself sits down and asks, may I bring a friend? Now every Tuesday at 6:30, if you should pass her door, you'll hear the cling of porcelain and whispers from the floor. For Madame Greaves is quite content, she's never truly gone. She's just upstairs with tea and jam, still chatting with the beyond. She's just upstairs with tea and jam, still chatting with the beyond.
Okay, that was Robert's song. I don't know if Robert fell asleep on us or not, but yeah, that was Robert said, you always make, hey, Kevin, hello, Kyle. You always make songs about coffee and with coffee in them, but you know, he likes tea, so I made that song for him. With tea. Okay. Hi. Okay. Erica's next, and she said the spirits could pick, so you guys pick what card you want. Okay, you're going to get spirit animals. Spirit animals, let's see. I wrote you down, Jen. Was on rescue, my friend, Mission City of, oh no. It's under evacuation. Why are you? Do you have fires in Texas too? I was so busy about the fires in Canada. I don't know what's going on in Texas. To see, when there's fires in Canada, it blows over here, and sometimes our air, it's so bad. So we kind of were like, I was paying attention to that. Hey, Corey, how are you? Okay, so we have Erica, Evie, Janos, um, Jen, Andre, and still Roxanne Tracy if she comes back. This one too? Okay. Vertical, better than, oh, you mean the long, I can't stand the long, I know people like it because they get more people in, but when I'm doing readings, I don't want more people to come anyway. But I hate it because, you know, you try to do something and all of a sudden I'm on somebody else's stream. I'm like, where the hell am I? I don't know. I don't like the long. I like it this way, but that's just me. Here we go for Erica. The first card you got is Zebra, which is open-minded. There is more than one way of looking at things. You must be ready to accept alternative viewpoints and new ideas. You must open your eyes to new ideas and new ways of resolving problems. You got the Crow too, which is transition. I'm vertical, not horizontal. Oh, I thought you were talking about the stream. Well, I'm glad that you're upright. Which part of your, okay, you got the Crow, transition. Which part of your life is or may be going through a transition? Maybe you are changing relationships, careers, cities, something's going on. And whatever it is, the Crow is signaling that you are ready to make the change. And then you have the Rabbit, which is cleverness. If you have been going through difficult times lately, it is time to think outside the box and find a solution. This is also a reminder to avoid neglecting your creative side. If you have let your creative projects lapse, it may be time for you to pick them back up again. But that's too telling you to like think outside the box or be open-minded, change your perspective. So obviously, whatever next situation you have coming, Petrazi, that you're gonna need a change of your thought process to deal with that situation. So let's see what your guides have to say. Oh, interesting. Okay, what did Jen say about the floods? The dam broke and it will be 5 feet higher than the last flood that hit in 1998. Oh my God, that's terrible. Okay, Erica, this is some kind of crazy one, and I hope you're ready for this. Here we go. The wheel has spun and it picked you. Like the wheel of fortune, it's your turn. Or, quite frankly, like the price is right. Erica, come on down. It's your turn to play their game. But with guidance, you'll beat them at it. So pay closer attention to the signs that the guides are giving you and repetition. Because that's how they're going to give you the messages, I guess. I don't know whose game you're playing and what you have to win, but that's their message to you. And um it's just okay. And the answer to your question is yes too. I, do you all have the same question? No, sure not, but it would be funny. Okay. So I hope that made sense to you. I believe I understand. Okay, great. I like that we've had game shows, Disney songs, all sorts of stuff today, eh? All righty. I finished my little iced tea too. I'm thirsty today. Okay, Evie, it's your turn. Yeah, and you're getting the witchy cards because you know she likes the pictures. She likes the pictures. Okay, we got you. Let's see. I've been getting a lot of triple numbers lately, like in the last month or so. Oh, I hope you've been looking up the spiritual meaning, because I realize the angel messages and the spiritual meaning are sometimes different. So sometimes, you know, it's your spirit guides. So you got to look up the spiritual meaning, not always the angel number meaning. Just thought I'd put that out there. Which is which? That's a good question. I always forget that the dog's here and that I'm not alone. So every time I hear a noise or he walks, like I'm like into the room, I'm like, who the hell is this? Ooh, the ones, the twos, and the threes. I always see a lot of ones, and I always say, oh, it's like my birthday, but it just means that, like, spiritually means you're on the right path and that the guides are with you. Sure. Okay. This one. Alrighty, girl. Let's see what we got for you. Let's see what they picked. The first one is the ship. That's pretty. The ship. And it is the 10 of clubs. I'm sorry, the 10 of spades. The 10 of spades, the key word is transition, adventure, travel, distance. Meaning, the ship suggests movement and journeys, whether physical or emotional. It can indicate travel, long distance, or transitions from one stage of life to another. It brings growth through exploration, but can also signal separation. The timing of this is medium to term, usually within weeks, but it represents a slow and steady movement. As a person, it's someone adventurous, curious, and open to new cultures and experiences. This could be a traveler, foreigner, or a person longing for change and exploration. They may uh, feel relentless and drawn to the distant horizon. So they may feel restless. Sorry. And the parts of the body is the hips, thighs, and areas linked to mobility. This card is neutral. It can bring expansion or distance depending on the context. Your next one is the snake. It's cute. And that's the queen of this one is clover. Right? 7. The queen of clubs. I have confused those all day. The queen of clubs. Keywords: deception, betrayal, jealousy, and manipulation. Meaning, the snake warns of lies, deceit, or a hidden enemy. It could represent temptation, jealousy, or complex situations that require careful handling. The timing: slow delays, entanglement, or drawn out process. As a person, a seductive, manipulative, or untrustworthy person, someone jealous, cunning, or deceitful, can also represent a rival or another woman. The body parts are the intestines, digestive system, and reproductive organs. This is a negative aspect because it deals with betrayal, complications, or deceit. Ooh, and then you have the sun. Ooh, the sun. And that is the ace of diamonds. The sun. 31. Alrighty. Okay. Ace of diamonds. Success, vitality, clarity, recognition. Meaning the sun radiates success, energy, and positive outcomes. It suggests triumph, health, and public recognition. The timing: short to medium, bright, active periods. As a person, it's radiant, confident, successful, a natural leader, or public figure who inspires and uplifts others. It the part of the body it represents is the solar plex, the heart, overall vitality. This has a positive aspect, strong affirmations, and life affirming. Ooh, good cards. Even the negative ones, just kind of, it's just a warning that, something may be amiss in a situation coming up or a person. So let's see what they have to tell you more in depth here. Okay, Miss Evie. There's always a snake in the grass somewhere. You need to just watch your step. You also should watch that no one steps over you. So this could be just someone who is like, could be a work thing where someone wants to bypass your authority or something like that. And they're just saying, don't let that person. Now, but beyond that, you're going into a quite positive time in your life where you will be upgraded a bit and more respected by people who you thought didn't pay attention to that kind of stuff or even to you. So that's fun. Okay, did Evie have a question for us? You do. Okay. The answer is yes. Okay. The answer for you is also yes. So there you go, Miss Evie. I hope that made sense. Okay. And I know Jay Knows said he had to go plug in his tablet, but is he back yet? Woo! Upgrade. Yes. Well, it could be an upgrade like spiritually or like a higher position in her job, maybe. I don't know. Either way, all of it's good. I know there's like a 20-second delay, so we're just waiting for Jay Knows to see if he's back. Otherwise, we'll jump to Jen, and then we'll do we'll wait for Jay Knows. And if Andre's here, which I still didn't see him type, did I? Did you guys? I don't think so. Or a little of both. Could be. Jen's here. Okay. And yes, it did. Good. Okay. So I didn't see Andre type. And I don't know that Jay Knows came back in. So let's sneak in Jen, and then we'll do Jay Knows because he should be back any second. I know he just wanted to plug in his tablet. Which one's for Jen? You're gonna get the witchy woo woo ones too. Witchy woo woo. Oh, you mean for Jay Knows. Okay, yeah, when he comes back. He's getting the spirit one. The spirit animal. Hi, Christina. Yeah, I have two more, so it's not long if you want to hang out. I have Jen and Jay Knows, and then because Roxanne Tracy didn't come back, so then it will be you. Witchy woo woo. Okay. One more for Jen. Okay, let's see what we got. Ooh, your first card is Heart. And that is the Joker of Hearts. Let's see, number 24. Jack of Hearts. Affection, love, passion, kindness. The meaning of the heart is pure emotional connection, compassion, creativity, romance. It points to affection and heartfelt bounds. The timing is short to medium, soon in matters of emotion. As a person, warm, loving, romantic, empathetic, someone who gives easily and someone who gives easily of their heart and expresses care openly. The parts of the body is the circulatory system in the heart, and the aspect of this card is positive, emotional warmth, and genuine affection. And then your next one is the Queen of Hearts, which is the Stork. The Stork. Jen, you're not pregnant, are you? No, I'm kidding. It has a third eye there in the moon, so the stork might mean something else. Let's see what it means. Queen of Hearts, the stork. Change, movement, improvement, or transition. Meaning, the stork signifies positive change, moving, an upgrade in status. It marks transitions that generally improve circumstances. The timing is soon, within months, spring-like transition. Um, it could also mean pregnancy, not for you, but someone you know. As a person, it's someone who's involved in change. It could be a midwife, a mover, a project manager, or a person bringing renewal, nurturing, um, practical, and action oriented. It is the parts of the body it represents is the pelvic area or reproductive organs. And this aspect is positive. It's constructive change and improvement. Ooh, so many upgrades, so little time. Ooh, then you got the Queen of Diamonds. That's two queens, the Queen of Hearts and the Queen of Diamonds. And you got the Crossroads. The Crossroads. Let's see. Queen of Diamonds, the Crossroads. Options, choices, decisions, direction. The meaning of the crossroads indicates a decision point, multiple options, and a need to choose the correct path. It emphasizes free will and the consequences that follow. The timing, immediate to short term, depending on urgency. As a person, it's a diplomatic, indecisive, or flexible person, a counselor, mediator, or salesperson who presents options and weighs the pros and cons. The body parts it goes with is legs and feet for movement. The aspect of this card is neutral. The outcome depends on the choice made. So, let's see what Jack has to say for you. No more baby. Maybe your daughter. Never know. Oh, that might be nice to be a grandma. No, I love being a mima. But no more babies for you. Right. Jen, they're giving you a guide. You ready? There are always multiple ways to get to an outcome that's desirable, yet there has to be the right choices in succession in order to make that happen. So you'll be given signs. Pay close attention to them. For example, you may go out and see two birds of the same color and the same species that you wouldn't normally see. Immediately Google or look up what that bird means in a spiritual aspect. Those things, the answers to where you look up what they mean and stuff, will lead you to the best outcome. So basically, they're going to give you some little hints and help you along the way. So make sure you look out for these signs, things you normally wouldn't see, or things in succession, like if you keep seeing threes everywhere, go to the supermarket and every transaction you had that day ended in a three, then look up what three means, spiritually. And that's how you're going to find your answer. Does Jen have a question? Yes? Okay. So the answer to your question is yes. Okay, is J Nose back? Oh, that's strange. Although it was so hot today, I think you're around, you know, the hot areas too, or they got too busy. They might call you tomorrow. Hopefully. Oh, go back and listen, Jen, because that message was really interesting. So I will go back and listen. We're looking for J Nose. If not, we'll move on to Christina and get back to J Nose as soon as he comes in. And Andre, we don't have Andre, right? Yeah. I know we're 20 seconds behind. So I just wait to see if either J Nose or Andre's here. If not, we'll go to Christina. And then I'll just do J Nose at the end because I know he waited a long time and I guess his tablet died. Loretta is a new guardian. See that? See how nice they told you too? Hey, Loretta's here too. Okay. Who's Loretta? Oh, yeah. Gonna need one for your upgrade. Just saying. That makes 5. Yeah. I know we have, there's a lot around. I mean, I consider all of them guides and, you know, even if they just hang out here. If they tell me something, I consider that, wow, they told me something. So, and if it's useful, they guide it. So, but when you're now, see, you're getting into like the auto writing and stuff. So you need a guide that does that, right? More. So you're expanding your horizons. And as you go more and more into the spiritual realm, you need different kinds of guides to, either protect you from spiritual mishaps and. I have 1, 2, Sarah, Billy, um, the wolves, 4 of them, plus the protector. Um, so, so 4, 5, 6, 7, plus the 2 elders, 9 that I know of. Plus, there's some other ones that come just to teach and then go. So I have an oracle that comes by and helps when I need it. So, there's that. So depending on what you do, and as you get more into the spiritual realm, there you go. Yeah, right, Kim. Okay, we're gonna move on to Christina because I don't see J notes. So, what would you like to read for our darling Christina? Spirit animals and a message for you, girl. Let's see what we got. Talking about spirit animals. Good night, Erica. It was lovely seeing you. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 21st Century Suffragettes. And Eddie and I will be going live right after them. I'm going to get with Eddie to see if we could go like 6:30 because my grandson leaves Friday morning. So I want to see him a little on Thursday night and Friday morning. So, yeah. Which one? Oh, okay. These are both new cards. You're welcome, Jen. These are both new sets of cards that I just got this week, so I don't know what all of them say or mean or so I don't know. Let's see what we got. So the first one that you got, hey Brandon, the first one you got is the coyote, and that is playfulness. This is a reminder to not take things too seriously all the time and bring more balance between your mind and the playfulness aspect. You might need to lighten up about a matter that has been on your mind for a while. Then you have the blue jay, which is intuition. You are encouraged to follow your feelings and your intuition. This is a reminder that your personal power is in your own hands and that you are free to take flight at any time if you find yourself in a situation that doesn't suit you any longer. And then you have the bear for strength. The bear symbolizes a strong source of support in times of difficulty and adversity. It may be time for you to stand for your beliefs or truth with strength and confidence. You are free to roam at will and follow your path. Mm. So let's see what that means for you, what message they have for you. This is going to be a long one, so give me a second, guys. Okay, Christina, you ready? Got a page here for you. But I write big, so because I can't see, so it's page, but not, my kind of page. All right, here you are, Christina. You are passionate about so many things, but not so much about how deserving you are of the very best that life can offer or can give you. You can very well manifest good things for yourself. You just need to have a little more faith. And I'm not talking about faith in people or this world, society, none of that. I'm talking about faith in the universe and its power, which you're a part of. Also, there are a bunch of things to be concerned about. I agree with you. This is your guide talking. They agree with you. However, they feel that maybe you are falling a little too deep into the rabbit hole of some conspiracy theories. They're politely telling you really not everything is that bad, or some things are not as bad as they seem, and not everything is bad, even though it might seem like it at the time. So please try to de-stress a bit and take care of yourself and have some you time, um, and maybe some aura cleansing, grounding, and meditation. Try to, de-stress any way you can, a spa date even. So that's their message to you. And do you have a question? Does she have a question for me? Oh, yes, you do, they said. Okay, is the answer yes? Okay. And the answer to your question is yes. Okay. It's long to hear it and write it, but it doesn't seem as long when I read it to you. But anyway, that's what we got for you. So I hope that made sense to you. And did anybody see J Nose come back? Or Roxanne Tracy or Andre. Those are the three I have on my list that asked or came in. Well, Roxanne and J Nose asked for a reading. So. On point, Christina. Thank you. Oh, you're very welcome, hon. Ooh, yes. Abby, you just have to move a little bit into the States here. Okay. I think you have, right, they have healthcare for free over there. Maybe we should all move to Abby. Just saying. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you to everybody's guides for talking to me. Now I'm going. I think that's what you meant to say. And now I'm going? Okay. Have a great night, Christina. And be well and stay safe. And yeah. And how about I grab a smoke and we'll see if J Nose comes back. And if not, I guess. Or Roxanne Tracy. We'll just wait a second. So I shall return in one moment. I'm going to get one more little something to drink and a smoke, and then we'll see if either one of them come back. Or if anybody who's here wants a reading, let me know. Okay. I don't want the outro. I want the damn... I want the damn page.
She awakes with the dawn like a whispering breeze, grabs her morning dreams from Colombian trees. Arabica soul with a heart full of roast, from espresso to drip, she loves them the most. She's got a pour over passion, cold brew grace, steam in her veins and a big smile on her face. In every swirl, in every steam kiss trace, you taste her art, you feel her embrace. For the love of coffee she lives, she brings, from mocha kisses to caramel seeds. A latte queen with a barista crown, she will warm your soul, she won't let you down. She is a coffee master, wild and free, stirring up love in your cup and in me. Cappuccino days and her midnight blends tell stories through filters like old wise friends. Single origin heart with a complex mind, she's got French press secrets, one of a kind. Her hands dance smooth like cream burning light, she knows every bean by touch and sight. From harvest to roast, she makes it right, loving her cup all day or night. For the love of coffee she lives, she breathes from mocha kisses to caramel seas. A latte queen with a barista crown. She will warm your soul, she won't let you down. She is a coffee master, wild and free, stirring up love in your cup and in me. She don't need diamonds, don't crave gold, just give her that brew, light roasted with milk and sugar. Life's richest moments, drip by drip, a mug in her hands and a fire on her lips. Light roast mornings, dark roast nights, a shot of truth in every sip, that's how she lives. So the love of coffee she lives, she breathes with cinnamon steam and vanilla dreams. A latte queen with a barista crown, she'll warm your soul, she'll never let you down. She's a coffee master, bold and free, turning every blend into poetry, yeah, for the love of coffee.
Alrighty. I don't know. That was the worst version of that song. I don't know why it downloaded that one. Anyway, where is the off? Yeah. Okay, there we go. You like that one? I like the one that's on the YouTube better. I don't know why. Sometimes when I go to download them onto StreamYard, like if I save two of them because I didn't know which one I liked better, then it has the same name and I download the wrong one. I liked it, and I don't drink coffee. Yeah, that's why I made the tea one for Robert. He likes tea, not coffee. Yeah, you got to see the one on YouTube. It's good. Okay, I had a request for our friend in the bushes. No way you have Trump. Aha. Our friend Benny Loco would like a reading. Because I know she's watching on TV. And so she can't type. But she sent me a message. And yeah, so we'll give her a reading too. Living in a water world. Then maybe you should have a water elemental. Because you got so much water in you. Okay. Benny, Kim says hello. I'm sure, like I said, she could hear. I'm usually up on the TV screen. Can you imagine? She has to see me big, poor thing. Anywho, with that being said, which cards would you like for Benny, darling? Marbell. That's her name. Okay. Witchy ones for her too. Brilliant. Let's go. The way you wrote that line, by the way, Kim, you know what song came to my head? I'm a Barbie girl living in a Barbie world. Okay. Not that one? Ordeal? Sorry. Let's see. Yeah, that's why I did it. You like that song? They're really thinking about this card, which card they want to give you. Well, they are new cards, so. Those? Sure. Here we go. Let's see what we got for you. So the first one we got is the dog, and it is the 10 of hearts. The dog. 10 of hearts. Keyword: loyalty, friendship, trust, support. The dog is a faithful support, a friend, an ally, or trusted companion who stands by you through all challenges. The timing: ongoing, long-term influence. As a person, it's a loyal, dependable friend or colleague, honest, steady, someone you confide and rely upon, often acts in your best interest or without drama. The body parts it goes with is legs, joints, support system, muscular stability. And this is a positive card of protection, of a protective and reliable person. Ooh, that's nice. New and bigger cards. I hate the big ones. The next one you got is the bear. Cute. And the bear is the 10 of, is that clubs or is it the other one? But it's the 10 of the little clover there. 15. 10 of clubs. Keyword: strength, authority, protector, finances. The bear represents power, control, protective strength. It could signal a person or a force that exerts control or provides resources. And it also has a financial aspect. The timing is medium term. Effects unfold over weeks to months. As a person, it's a strong, often mature figure, a boss, protector, parent, or financial controller. Dependable and commending, can be nurturing or domineering depending on context. Part of the body it goes with is stomach, core strength, metabolism. And this is a neutral card of power and protection, but may be overbearing. Bear, get it? Overbearing. And then your last card is the garden, which is the 8 of that one. Spades. The garden. Ooh, let's see about the garden. Number 20. Okay. Eight of spades, the garden. Keyword is public gatherings, network, society. The garden speaks of social life, public events or networking, and reputation. It indicates a gathering of um, public, publicity or publicly and a group dynamic. The timing is event based, it's short term around this meeting or social session. Um, if it's as a person, it's an outgoing, social, and publicly active, like an event host, politician, influencer, or networker who thrives in crowds and connection. It goes with the body parts of the skin, surface expression, or outward appearance. And this is a positive card in aspect. It means opportunities through social con- contact and through open communication. Okay, interesting. All righty, let's see what the message is now from her guide. Okay, Benny, here we go. There will be an opportunity to grow a community and reach more people with your message. But there's one little drawback. These people require a little more class, or how can I say it, professional approach. So you may have to change your approach a little, but it will be well worth it to get your message across and to get more people on your side. Don't forget to cleanse when you return from the hospital. And don't forget self-care. Is your husband back in the hospital, or he may be going for a checkup or something, obviously? You want to make sure you cleanse when you get back. Don't take anything home with you. And now I'm sure I know she has a question. Give me 1 second. Yeah, yes is the answer to your question. Yeah, we're just doing yes. Okay, fine. Yes is the answer to your question. Sarah says yes. Mhm, mhm, mhm. Oh no. Okay. So I'll ask for prayers for Benny's husband because he ended up back in the hospital last night. See that? Um, so prayers for Benny's husband, and okay, and we're gonna also we want to pray for Mary still because she's still in the hospital, but I'm hoping she'll be home this week. And then so she's getting better. And then let's hope she doesn't have to go back in there because last time she was home for a week and went right back. So let's hope everything is good, and when they let her go, she'll be perfect on the mend. And then I also want to give prayers to Krista for her situation. I know that it's been hard for her. So we're sending prayers to them. We'll be putting them all on the prayer list. So yeah. I appreciate you guys. I didn't see any of the ones come back. I didn't see Roxanne, Tracy, Janos, or Andre. So I think we got everybody. Was there anybody else that needed a reading that didn't get one? Um, oh, thank you, Kim, for the prayers for Rand. And I think we did it. I think that's everybody who was here that asked for a reading. Um, thank you, Kim. So I'm going to let you guys go because it's hot, and I'm going to go stand outside because I bet you $1 million in my backyard there's a nice breeze, and in here there is none, even with the fan blowing on me. So I'll see you guys tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the 21st century suffragettes. And then that's a prediction. We're also going to need the 24th century suffragettes. That's going to be odd. No, I hope not. 21st century suffragettes tomorrow, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Eddie and I will be here probably right after them, 6:30, in between 6:30 and 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We'll be doing some spirit box, and we may have a little guest too. So we'll see you guys tomorrow all around the tubes. And I appreciate you guys all hanging out with me. And yeah, stay cool. Jen, stay safe with the flooding. Let's also pray for the Canadian fires and the flooding and all that stuff. Yeah. So let's hope and pray for everybody. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. And I'm going to stop yapping now because, yeah, really enough is enough. So, yeah, it's so muggy here. I know.
Remember, please discard all candy wrappers and popcorn containers in the nearest trash receptacle. Thank you. We are so glad you came. Okay, bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye. Is everyone gone? Huh? Good. Oh my gosh, my cheeks are killing me. I can't keep smiling like this anymore. I'm exhausted. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.